What's going on, guys? The Cruzin Podcast. Welcome back. Today we just finished watching. Well, we didn't just finish, but yesterday we saw the DC Fandome all day. We just had it on all day, and whenever there was big announcements, we were there. And I gotta say, it was pretty awesome. I mean, DC right now. I love what they did yesterday.
It's a mess, but it's kind of confusing.
No, but I love that they did this.
Yeah.
First of all, I love the fact they addressed the fans. They talked to the fans. Even though it's messy, they did talk about it.
The multiverse.
There's like a It's like their excuse of saying like there's a multiverse. These movies are their own universe. So like the Batman is in its own thing, Joker's in its own thing, and maybe somewhere within the same. So. I like the fact that they came out because we've been saying this, right? We've been saying this for a while that DC needed to come out and just talk to us about this and what's going on so we don't have to speculate on, is Robert Pattinson's Batman going to lead to Joker? All this. So we love the fact that they did that, and we're going to go into all the big announcements yesterday because there was a lot. So I guess let's start the Wonder Woman trailer. We'll go through that quickly because Wonder Woman was supposed to come out already, February?
No, June.
June.
Was it June?
June. And so, new trailer. Looks good. A different tone from the last trailer.
Because they put like a soundtrack.
I think that
Hans Zimmer did it.
Yeah, so I think the music is done, and they used the music from the movie. I like this trailer a lot more than the previous one. It felt like the previous one was just like another...
It looks good. I'm actually like it looks better than like the first one.
It's established already now, and Chris Pine looks good in this. Like he looks funny.
He looks pretty funny.
Yeah, so he's gonna be like the fish out of water joke, throughout the movie.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be cool.
And the combat, like what I like too, she's not using the sword. Yeah, because it's not rated R. He can't.
Yeah.
So she's using the whip more, which is better. Because the combat is cooler. Because I remember the first one she had like the sword didn't make much sense with the sword.
Yeah, without it being extremely violent.
Yeah.
Cutting people up. No, but it looks good. It's one of those things that it just needs to come out by now,
it comes out in 2 months.
Yeah, so that's cool. I like this trailer more than the last one. The last trailer I wasn't
a big... And Cheetah.
Yeah, they showed a first look at Cheetah.
The CGI looks...
looks good.
I mean, that small part, it looks good. Because like DC is like, they don't really have good CGI like characters.
Yeah, no.
They're usually pretty bad with that. So.
But here it looks good.
It looks good.
I like this trailer a lot more. I felt like the last trailer we saw, like the 80s music. I was like,
I just don't know about how I feel with this, the Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig, yeah. She's playing Cheetah, right?
Yeah. I'm still kind of like, I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, because from what I saw in the trailer, I was kind of like, But everything else looks good. It looks solid, So if everything keeps going well with the theaters opening up, that's going to be really cool because... The theaters are opening up here. We got really excited the other day. We got tickets for Tenet, which was awesome. We were it has been so long since we were stressed out about getting a ticket to a movie before everyone else and reserving our seats. We reactivated our A-list.
Sold out.
Yeah, reactivating our A-list, which was awesome, and stressing out about trying to get the tickets before they sell out because it is at a lower capacity.
Yeah, now.
So we got our ticket for IMAX opening day.
Yeah, but I just didn't
release.
really get what AMC is doing because it says that they're gonna put like an X, so they just separate. But there's a bunch of people seeing like.
It's probably after. Well, they'll probably establish that after. I don't know, I'm excited. So I just wanted to give that side note.
I just want to see Tenet.
Theaters are opening. We got early access for the Tenet, the early premiere, because it actually comes out September 2nd. Mm-hmm. So that was an early premiere. That's exciting. So that's going to be cool. Yeah, we're going to see
it. And it's at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, so one of the first ones.
It's like when we saw Toy Story 4.
Yeah, it's one of the first showings, yeah. So that's going to be awesome.
So you can't get spoiled.
If everything keeps going well, hopefully we can do that for Wonder Woman. And it's really exciting. So Wonder Woman looks good.
Yeah,
I like the suit.
See it.
Yeah, I like the suit.
I like the new suit.
Cheetah looks interesting. Chris Pine looks funny in it,
And Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. It looks good.
It's crazy how with the makeup because he looks like chubby in the movie.
Yeah, I know. I know. So let's see, man. That was really cool. Again, Wonder Woman, we had seen footage of it already, so we were like, okay, cool, what's next?
It's great, man, 'cause it's supposed to be out by now.
Yeah.
They would have been done.
But I like that they did that and get the fans excited again for it coming out.
Yeah, because it was a bit quiet.
Because of, everything going on. And then after that, I believe it was the Warner Brothers Montreal games.
Yeah, the Gotham Knight
So
game.
they announced Gotham Knight. So this company
did Arkham Origins.
They did Arkham Origins, right? So I love the trailer. We found out after that it's not connected with the Arkham series. Yeah, it's own thing.
It's like an alternate universe.
Alternate universe, which it makes sense because when we talk about the Suicide Squad game.
Well, because this girl's walking, the Batgirl, because of the game she's paralyzed.
Yeah, and also Suicide Squad the game is going to be taking place after the Arkham series. Which explains a lot, which is Rocksteady. So I get that. So we'll talk about that in a bit, but. The trailer was great. I love the whole Batman's dead. And who was
dead? But
yeah, I don't think so. No, actually, I think he is going to be dead because of Rocksteady and what they have going on with Suicide Squad.
I think that's why.
So, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But with this, Batman's dead, and who was the
the night of that
Commissioner Gordon is dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
So and then they're Gotham Knights, right? So we have Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl,
and Red Hood.
Red Hood. And so the trailer, they showed us a good trailer, long trailer.
It was good.
It looked great. I was really excited, and they even showed us gameplay. And the gameplay, I was excited, and I was liking it. And then when we saw the combat, when we started seeing the RPG elements, level 10 enemies, no counter system anymore. Batman, the Arkham games, even Origins was always about the counter system, right?
That's what made it fun.
It's not that because Spider-Man didn't have a counter system, but Spider-Man's combat is different.
Yeah, but
the martial arts, it's very similar to how Batman fights. So it makes perfect sense for them to have a counter system.
And plus, it ruins the flow of your combat.
Yeah,
because if
I don't want to dodge and then run around.
If you're fighting, let's say 20 people. Let's say you're mid combo and this guy someone's gonna attack you from behind. Now you just press dodge.
Yeah.
Instead of countering that person, which actually made it feel cool.
Yeah. The counter system was way better. And now since it's this RPG element and the enemies have health bars, I got a feeling. This is going to be better than the Avengers, but I got that feeling of Avengers where just button sponge, just keep hitting them until. And they're going to you're fighting a regular thug that's maybe at level 13.
No, but that's the thing because when Batman, you will level up and you unlock new perks or whatever. Yeah. But the thing is, that's different from when, let's say you're level 11, this thug is level 15.
That's annoying.
And then you're dying to a standard thug.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Who Batman or Robin should beat up easily.
And not even dying, but also just, I feel like it's going to get repetitive. A lot of button mashing.
I don't like level gap.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I don't like with games if there's this mission you have to be a level 10. I mean, again, I don't know how it's going to play, but that's what I'm getting the feeling.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, yeah.
Unless they level up with you, which doesn't really make sense.
No,
and just do it
then
standard.
For that, yeah, no. So I have a feeling there's going to be areas where there's higher enemies.
You can't go to because it's higher enemies. Which,
I'm not a big fan of that because
And also story, too, because now it's going to be the Avengers game where you can do whatever mission, you just select the missions, or is it going to be a linear story?
It didn't look like that. It looked linear.
Yeah, but again, that's just a small portion, though.
This is what Avengers, what I was expecting. Because here I wasn't just turned off completely, I'm not buying this game. The game looks good, but when I saw RPG I was worried about the combat because, the RPG elements, now it looks like a lot of button mashing. No more counter, no more, so now it just looks repetitive. Yeah. And Batman's always been about you're surrounded by enemies and you get to counter and you get immersed in the combat. Now it's just this is a level 15. So and in the demo, the game comes out next year, but in the demo you can kind of tell already of hit punch, but they have a health bar now.
And then
you have to just
numbers.
You have to move away, dodge and then go and do the same combo again until he's dead.
I don't like the numbers of when you're punching them 200 DPS, 500 DPS.
I don't like it.
And the boss battle, it looked cool, but I didn't like the boss battle. I didn't like the numbers.
There's no need for RPG in this, I don't know. There's no need because if they had, and again, maybe it's because Rocksteady and Suicide Squad, they're doing something very similar. So maybe Montreal here wanted to
I just hope it's not
detach
live
from that.
service.
I don't think so. But I was just worried about the combat. It looked again, it comes out next year.
My word too is there gonna be gear, like a gear system where you put this chest piece,
level up, and
then you put this headpiece, arm piece, that's this type of stuff where I get
it's a turn off because you know what, the Batman games have always been fun. You upgrade and you get new suits.
But that's the difference. So because that's fine.
You don't have to grind.
But if there's a level gap between enemies, which is not fair, because if I'm fighting a level 13 guy and I'm dying because he's higher by 3 levels.
That's dumb.
That's not fair. Because he's a standard
Yeah,
thug.
like in the Arkham games, it was like you would fight the regular thugs, which you know how to fight. Then you had the bigger guys, like the brutes.
Or the shield, or like the shock.
So you had to adjust your
batons.
fight style, right? And they took more hits. That's fine. But
Or the
now
people with the body armor.
Yeah. Now it's just like, oh, you have a level 13 thug, figure it out. And then it's just a lot of repetitive fighting.
To be a lot of dodging, throwing your batarangs. And
other than that, right, that's the RPG element of it, but everything else looked great.
No, the game looks good.
The game, it looks like what Avengers should have been, in the sense of, like,
it's hard to judge it. Like, it's hard to... Well, Avengers looks bad anyway. So.
Yeah, but in the sense of it, the story looks... It didn't look boring, right? It looked interesting. The gameplay looked... It looks like a good linear story. You have this open world,
it's co-op
and you do get to ride the Batgirl's motorcycle.
Which is
right?
cool.
That was badass.
Hopefully they don't like abuse it like Arkham Knight.
So that was cool, but when I just saw the combat, I was worried. I saw when they were surrounded, right, playing as Batgirl.
She was like waiting.
No counter, so you're just waiting. And then you have to dodge, and then do your same combo, then dodge or move around, instead of just like this constant flowing combat where you're fighting someone. If somebody comes up to you, you get to counter, and you have this flow, and it makes it so much more engaging. Rather than you're punching one person, there's somebody else coming, you have to like jump out of the way, reset. And it's very like RPG-ish.
And that doesn't make sense because
their fight styles, martial arts.
In Witcher it makes sense because you have a sword and you're fighting monsters.
Yeah, that's sword fighting.
Yeah, that's sword fighting. Yeah, in The Witcher it makes sense, but not for Batman. Batman, no, because Batman he's supposed to counter all those people.
Batgirl, and again, in the previous games, I think we had Nightwing and Robin.
And Arkham City, the challenge mode where you get to play as Nightwing and Robin.
How badass was their fighting style?
Yeah.
So, and especially with the sticks, and so that was a letdown for me in that sense when I saw that. But everything else looked great. Yeah. So that comes out 2021. Let's see, it looks cool. I was worried about that though, and after that, I mean. We missed out a little bit on the they announced Shazam 2.
Fury of the Gods.
Fury of the Gods. So I have
that's the name.
That sounds like Superman might hop in there.
And Sinbad. I think Sinbad is gonna be in the movie.
Yeah. So I have a feeling Fury of the Gods. I'm thinking Superman's gonna be in it because they did announce that Henry Cavill is gonna be.
and The Rock teased Black Adam.
Black Adam is happening 2020. I don't even think they set a date yet.
No. They just it's in early stages. Like,
but he might be popping in maybe in Shazam.
No, but they teased that like The Rock was teasing that he might like have a showdown with Superman.
Yeah.
And that he might he was said that he would like to team up with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
So like there's something there.
They have it open, and it makes sense.
Because they did like a little animation. I would talk about like just getting like a rundown of what the story's gonna be.
Which is cool. Again, you see, they don't have to show us. It's just giving the fans something.
Did you watch it? Like what The Rock...
I couldn't get to watch all of it, no.
It was just him saying about like his backstory of the character, and like it's giving you what the story's going to be.
Yeah, which is cool, right? You don't have to give us a chance. Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods, that does sound like if maybe Superman...
And it teased villains.
So it does sound like Superman is going to be in it. This is a... Maybe not, but maybe Black Adam.
I think he might be. I think Superman's gonna be in. Black Adam maybe. Maybe as a post credit.
As a tease, right? So I like that. I love the first Shazam. So
and Aquaman 2.
Aquaman 2.
They said that the part 2 is gonna be more serious than the first one.
So that's gonna be cool.
And his guy's back, the Ocean Master.
Ocean Master. That Patrick Wilson is back.
Yeah.
They had the creator, the creative director of DC. Coming out, talk about the multiverse.
Yeah, he was like explaining.
I think then he talked about the Flash movie, or was that a different panel?
That was a different one.
But they
I think it was the same.
I think it was the same one. Yeah. So they talk about the multiverse and how the Flash is he can jump around in the different multiverses.
And they showed like a little tease of his new costume. They showed Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton's Batman. They talked about how he shows up in the Flash show. So it's pretty much they found a way to have this all make sense.
Yeah, because by him being in that Flash TV show, that said that's gonna make it to where movies and TV can combine.
Right. So if they wanted to, right?
But now it's open.
Yeah. So if it doesn't, so now they don't have to. They're pretty much explaining to the fans, look, like we're gonna have a lot of different takes on different stories. So Yes, we have like 2 different
like
Batmans
the Snyder
right now.
cut is its own version. Like
Yeah,
it's its own.
that's its own multiverse, and that's fine. That's a good way for the
Wait,
fans.
is it because of Wonder Woman and Aquaman and stuff?
Yeah, because so Ben Affleck's Batman there doesn't necessarily mean that Robert Pattinson's Batman is there. So it makes sense that like there's just different alternate timelines. It just helps the fans understand that more.
It is very confusing because
Yeah.
like it's because there's just so all over the
But
place.
the fact that they said, guys, it's a multiverse.
which is fine, yeah.
So now it's like, okay, the Joker movie, that's his. It's
That was
basically
his own
saying
universe.
these are all their own stories.
And he did talk about how they would like to have more Joker type films.
Yeah.
If they do strong pitches for it.
Yeah. If
it's a
basically
good
saying if they're
script,
good.
If they're good, well, they'll do it.
Which is awesome, you know. So that's great. The Flash movie, I like what they're doing. They're finding a way to connect everything, and I think they're gonna clean up the slate. Where I think it'll be a send off for Ben Affleck's Batman, a send off for Michael Keaton maybe, since he never got his third movie.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's gonna clean up the mess and connect the new Justice League maybe for the future, where you have Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam. So the Flash movie's gonna do that, and I think that's really good. So
Yeah,
if the
'cause
movie's done well,
they're very lucky that they have Flash because Flash can really help them out with their story.
yeah. If
And
the movie's
I think
done
that's
well,
why they're trying to get this Flash movie done because
Yeah.
they need it.
they needed to like a nice reset. They already announced the multiverse, so now we know the Joker movie's his own story. The Batman with Robert Pattinson,
It's its own
thing.
universe.
Now
So-
they just if this Flash movie can be good, where it can really set off a good fresh start for the DC, that would be great. Because if the movie's bad, then that's not good, right? And I think it's gonna be good. I have high hopes for it. So that was really cool.
I'm still
Again,
a big
the
fan
Flash.
of Flash. I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, me neither. But
He
I
just
like
runs
the
fast,
Michael
that's it.
Keaton and Ben Affleck coming in for the movie. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It would be cool to see Ben Affleck. We're gonna see him now 2 more times
It's gonna be a send off.
with the Snyder Cut and the Flash movie, and he was open to coming back, which is awesome. So that was that. The multiverse is a thing.
You
in
imagine
DC.
like what if he stays as Batman? Like that's like.
Yeah, I don't think so. I
No.
think if it works, maybe. But that's kind of crazy having 2 Batmans
Yeah,
at the
because
same
he said
time.
that he's happy back to it because he's in a better place.
Yeah,
Because
he's doing better now because
So-
the pressure. He was in a different time before, so it's
it was
great
a
that
mess.
he's coming
where
back.
the studio was just being a
A
pain
lot of
with him.
backlash too. A lot of
And
backlash.
that's the problem too, man. Fans are sometimes a little too brutal.
Yeah.
Fans are
So,
brutal.
but I like the idea that I like just the fact that they came out and said, guys, it's a multiverse.
Yeah.
These are their own stories. They're not connected, but they can be if we wanted to. We can find a way. And that's just basically saying, yes, if you see Aquaman, Shazam, and Superman together, but not, the Robert Pattinson's Batman or the Joker, that just means they're in different universes.
It's tough because there's just no. It's not like Marvel where
It's not as organized. It's not as organized.
I don't know where this is going. I don't know where.
This is their way of resetting, and still keeping what worked and removing what didn't. And so that's good with me. They're not as organized as Marvel, but we got a Joker movie, a great Joker movie. It looks like we're getting a great dark Batman movie. So we are getting, I feel, better things from DC right now than maybe what Marvel's coming out with in their slate, which is a good, because I like that DC right now, they're not scared to go dark, So, because now the next one I believe was Justice League, the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
They released a trailer, which was awesome. It was a cool trailer. All the footage, all new footage. Give me a glimpse of the story. He had in the trailer the Hallelujah song from Watchmen.
And the characters look so much different.
Yeah.
Like the CGI characters, like wow.
Yeah.
Like the villains look completely different.
I love the song choice for the trailer. It just feels it's like a callback to Watchmen, but also I feel like it's just for the fans, like Hallelujah. Like it's just like it's here it is, which was awesome. And I love how at the end of the trailer he put hashtag the Snyder Cut. He's keeping that hashtag alive because it really was the fans that.
Yeah,
you gotta give it to the fans.
It's the show format, like 4 episodes, hour each.
Yeah, and then after
like a movie. I'm just waiting for the movie.
Yeah, I get that because it's a way HBO Max. They want to make their money, right? They want to keep people for at least a month, and it's a 4-hour movie if you look at it. So
I know, but it's just like I just want to see it. I just want to see the whole thing.
I know people are gonna be impatient, but it's coming out, and that's a great thing. So
yeah, but it's like now you have to wait every Sunday to watch a new episode. It's like, oh, come on.
But you know what? It's happening. I like the fact that the trailer was honestly really cool. A lot of action. The palette, the story, a lot of scenes that we've never seen before. Everything is just so different. And I hope it's good, I hope we don't just get like, oh, wait, like I hope by the end of it we're not just like, oh, so it's kind of similar to what we saw already, but just I don't think it's that at all.
I mean, maybe
we're getting a whole different villain.
Yeah.
Because this is Darkseid, right? Darkseid?
Yeah, but I think that was like a flashback, though. He's not like I think the main villain was the one like in the later of the trailer with all silver armor. It was the same villain from the first one, but I think they fucked up his CGI.
They changed him up.
Yeah, they made him cleaner. But this is a whole different. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Have to wait and see.
But I'm rooting for Zack Snyder. I know he's excited and stuff, and I love how he's respecting the fans and giving back to the fans.
You imagine whether it is like the same exact movie?
No,
like just different color palettes.
Warner Brothers, and they would not have done this if they felt it was just a director's cut.
No, but it's like,
and this
you see it though. Like,
you see it.
Like it's a whole.
The black
movie.
suit, the
Black Superman, and he doesn't have the mustache thing no more.
Just look at Ben Affleck, how he looks in this movie, right?
Because
those scenes that got cut out, that was him in shape for that movie. Well, we saw in the Justice League, like the Joss Whedon, he looked chubbier, he looked less in shape, so you can tell right off the bat. So this shows you that
Henry Cavill looks different too.
Yeah, right? With the black suit, which was really cool.
Aquaman looked different.
Yeah, even the shots of all of them together, we didn't get that.
There was a lot of shots. Even because I think Snyder said it that Cyborg was the heart of the film.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of scenes,
a lot of him in the
that
trailer.
He was cut out from.
So that looks great. I'm excited for the Snyder Cut.
Yeah,
I hope it's good. I hope it's a success for him because he it sucks that he couldn't get to share that. So, and I love how he's still respecting the fans and keeping the hashtag the Snyder Cut alive.
Like because people were like, oh, like why is the trailer like in that format? I don't know. Format.
I don't know, but I'm excited. And then after that, we got the Suicide Squad game, or I think it was the movie first. We got the Suicide Squad movie.
No, that was like before Snyder Cut.
Well, we'll talk about it now. The Suicide Squad movie, they shared the whole cast.
Is it a reboot or a sequel?
They say it's like a sequel reboot. Yeah.
So I don't know. So it's not like it's in the same time.
I don't know. I think it is a reboot
because there's a picture of Harley Quinn going around where it says like in the David Ayers Suicide Squad, it says property of Joker.
Right.
And then there's now she has like a tattoo that says a property of no one. So maybe it's like After Birds of Prey or something.
Maybe.
Or I don't know.
Again, it's one of those things that I heard it's like a reboot. So I don't. Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know because Harley Quinn is in so many different different things. It's like tough to.
Yeah. So James Gunn came out. They announced the whole cast: John Cena, Idris Elba. I mean, Michael Rooker.
That's straight like comic book.
It's super comic booky. It looks great.
Like even their costumes are like wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised even. Harley Quinn looks awesome. Oh shit.
Yeah, they all look great. It looks fun. It looks funny. They showed a whole behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And the I think it was like the producer or something said it's like a 1970s war film type of thing. It looks great. The action looks good from what we've seen. They showed all the stunt work, a lot of practical effects,
which I like.
They showed the clip of King Shark. Was it King Shark?
King Shark.
But it was an actual shark, like a body of a shark, and like actually like doing an action scene. So it's not just pure CG, which is cool.
So I wonder,
Rated R
is Deadshot gonna eventually gonna come in? Because
I think that's up to Will Smith. I think they left it open for him, but if he doesn't come back,
because the thing is, people like them, so they don't want to recast them.
Not yet, at least they're waiting.
But in a way, I'm kind of glad he's not in it because like Will Smith, he's kind of like I don't know. I feel like he like when he's like in a movie, do you have to change the whole story based on him?
Yeah, that's what happened with the original Suicide
Squad. So that's why I feel like
Shia LaBeouf, I think, came out saying that he was going to be in the movie, and then when when Will Smith got casted, he had them like change the script and revolve it a lot around him, and then Shia LaBeouf's character got completely sidelined, so that's why he didn't take it. So, but again, this looks great though. It looks fun. It looks funny. Yeah. John Cena's character looks really funny. He said that his character is kind of like a douchey Captain America. So that's really awesome. And
it's rated R.
Rated R. So this is James Gunn going all out.
And the studio, like they said that the studio is very happy.
They're really
James
happy
Gunn
with the film.
that the studio is very happy with the
film.
film.
They look happy. Like the cast and James Gunn, they look excited about it.
The cast is very different vibe now.
They look they seem excited about the movie, and that's
because
they probably really enjoy it. And James Gunn did say it's the best crew and cast he's worked with. That is a lot of fun. So I think that's gonna come off.
Plus, it's a lot of practical. It looks fun. Yeah. Like when not behind the scenes, like it looks like the action scenes are cool.
And it looked like they had fun, and I feel like that's gonna project out onto. Remember, the movie.
He does do well with these films.
It's a big cast.
And
I feel like that fun and energy is gonna come out in the movie,
which is weird because like he even got some of the same actors back.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he got
this
a lot of
back. The Colonel dude,
Boomerang.
No, the other one.
Yeah, and I forgot his name, but I don't hear you talking about.
He's in that show, the Altered Carbine.
Yeah.
So his name, though.
Harley Quinn, Viola Davis is back. So
yeah.
They got so it's basically DC being like, yeah, we like this cast. It's just we kind of want to fix it.
The movie sucked.
Yeah. So. That looks great, and I feel like that fun energy that we saw with the cast and James Gunn.
They're actually like in costume. They're actually like it's super like
a lot of practical effects. They look like they're having fun, so I feel like that's gonna project onto the movie. So I'm excited for that, and that's next year, August of next year. So 1 year from now, which looks great.
I'm surprised there's no trailer yet.
Remember, they finished filming. But they did show. They talked about a lot. They gave us behind the scenes.
Announcing the cast, like who's playing who.
I think they're waiting.
This guy's playing. Does it kill Bloodsport?
Yeah.
Bloodsport.
Yeah. So I think we'll get a trailer later this year.
Yeah.
I think so. That was really cool.
I would say Wonder Woman, but it's too soon.
Maybe that's not impossible. Maybe because I'm sure they're trying to save some stuff. They don't want to give us everything right away because we did get a lot.
Suicide Squad. It looks
good. I love the cast.
And the Harley Quinn, I was like, man, like the outfit is straight out of Arkham City
everything is straight comic book. Yeah, so it looks great.
I'm just confused with with where this fits with Harley. Because I think Harley Quinn just had Birds of Prey.
She's all over the place. Yeah.
So it's like, where is she now with this? Yeah, because in Birds of Prey she had her own group, like a group there. Unless this is before Birds of Prey.
Maybe.
Unless, I don't know.
Well, we won't know until we watch it.
It just hurts my head after a while.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude,
we won't know until we watch it. But it looks good. And then also after that we got the Suicide Squad game. And the Suicide Squad game, like the Harley Quinn in the game reminded me a lot of Margot Robbie.
Well, that and also too like
Margot Robbie looks like her anyway.
Margot Robbie looks a lot like Harley Quinn.
But
anyway,
I did get I don't know. It was really interesting. So. And this is another iteration of Suicide Squad,
So many of the same characters everywhere.
We didn't get any gameplay, but it was a cinematic trailer.
You get the idea
of what the game was going to be.
Yeah, I know.
It comes out 2022. This is Rocksteady, and they did announce this does take place after the Arkham series. And it's called Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is really interesting. And we saw the trailer was badass because when Superman comes out and he beams and kills
because there was a rumor where they were doing a Justice League game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Justice League game,
and I guess this was it.
But the thing is, the problem with Justice League game is that Superman is too powerful.
And I like the twist here of this. Like you're playing as the Suicide Squad, and it seems like Superman is the villain. And
Viola Davis, it wasn't Viola Davis, but it kind of sounded like her.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they played it close with the movie.
It kind of sounded like her, and she was like, "Oh, like you have to kill a target," and then like, "Who we're killing?"
And like, Superman came out, and
that's who they're killing.
You see Superman, you think he's the hero, right? The way they shot him.
Yeah, because he saw the way the King strike. Oh, look, it's Superman. He just saved that pilot, and then like he just kills him.
And he fucking beamed them with his.
That's pretty cool.
So
I kind of like the twist
and the music and everything, and he just looks at them, and they were like, "Oh no!" So that's the villain, and it's a good twist because playing as Superman. In a game, it's impossible because he's too powerful. But I like the swap of you're playing as a Suicide Squad, and Superman is bad, and now you have to. He's the boss. He's the big bad. Yeah, and you have to get through. And you have to get through the Justice League.
I really hope the boss battles are cool because it means you're gonna fight Batman. You're gonna fight all these people.
Yeah.
And what I like too is that when they're asking the one of the directors of the game, people like one of the guys who work on the game, how are you gonna beat Superman.
Yeah.
And they're explaining how they're gonna like figure out a way like to.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, but are you gonna kill them or are you gonna just like imprison them?
I don't know.
Or are you gonna actually like kill them?
I don't know, but I just love the concept. It's such an interesting take.
It's a cool because like you have to fight like your heroes.
Yeah,
which
you
I like.
literally have to kill the Justice League. And I think
cool.
Harley Quinn even says in the trailer like, "Oh, I want to kill the bats" or something like that, you know. Yeah. And you get to play as all of them throughout the campaign. You can just swap. Anytime.
Yeah, which I actually like a lot because it's a 4-player.
It's gonna be so cool.
And so you can play like with friends or whatever. But if you play single like solo,
you can just swap.
You can swap like it's not like Avengers where it's like one mission. No, it's like whenever you want, you switch to whoever you like.
And the fact that it takes place after the Arkham series and. This looks good. Rocksteady, you know. Rocksteady really knows what they're doing.
Even though it's just a trailer, there's no gameplay, but like
the concept is there.
I have a little more faith in that game than the Gotham
Knights. Yeah, and also it comes out 2022. That's the only thing that I was like.
I just hope it's not live service. I really hope it's a linear story. Because the problem that I have with these games now, like I want just like that Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Give me a linear story, and this is what it is.
Yeah,
because
and
the problem
I
is
think
they want it now like the RPG like live service. You have to get your gear.
Yeah.
It's like
I think they're doing that though. I think it's gonna be
hopefully.
A linear, and it looks great from that concept trailer that we saw. And
I actually liked it when I was watching. I was like, oh, I kind of like the vibe
cool.
here.
I love the twist of Superman.
That was cool.
When he like with his eyes and everything, I was like, oh man.
And that's who you have to kill. Like
what a twist. Yeah.
That's cool.
Superman is bad, you know. So that was awesome. And then the only thing is it's 2022, so it's still a while from now.
It's a next gen game.
It's gonna look great. I can only imagine. So that was awesome. So the Suicide Squad game, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So that's exciting. Yeah,
because I never when they announced the name, I was like, wait, Kill the Justice League. I was like, oh, I'm curious what. And the picture of Superman, I was like, oh, I wonder.
Yeah.
And that was a twist.
That's awesome. And it makes sense because why? Like, what would be a situation so bad that they would need the Suicide Squad when your heroes churn on you? You know. That's what it seems like in the trailer. So, that's going to be cool.
I'm curious if it's only going to be those 4 characters or going to add Deathstroke or something like that.
Who knows? As time goes, we'll find out more. Because, man, 2022, that's the only thing that I was like,
I know.
I was so excited about the trailer, and then 2022. Yeah.
Like, it's so long.
Yeah. I understand why, because we'll have Gotham Knights next year. So.
Well, and I think they announced it, too, because it's been leaked for a while.
Yeah. So looks great. I love the fact that it takes place after, and I like that it's Rocksteady taking care of that Arkham storyline because that is their storyline. So now they're continuing.
In Arkham Knight, he's like a full-time Batman.
Something like that. Yeah, it was a weird ending.
I don't know. Maybe with the game they explain what caused them to go bad.
So that would be really cool.
Man, so you're gonna fight the Justice League.
That's gonna be so cool. It's an interesting take. We've never gotten that before. You know.
I like it because it's new. And instead of you like playing as a hero, being like now like you have to play as the villains, killing like your heroes.
It's gonna be so
which
cool.
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm curious how they're gonna do Superman because I think I read up before that Superman was just like he's just too hard to make a game out of.
He's too powerful. You know.
He's too hard because because it has the open world.
Yeah.
Where you can fly around. And when he punches someone, they basically fly across half the earth.
And then. Like who can you fight without it being so easy, you know?
Yeah, because you can't just have
what better way? Yeah, what better way than just making him the villain? So that's gonna be great. And then I mean the main thing that
and they went through all their licensing to see who they wanted to do. Like they went through all their.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because they looked at all the characters to see what game they wanted to make, and they thought of.
That's awesome. It's different. So I'm excited for that, even though it's 2022, but great trailer, you know. And
that was a good-looking trailer too. I was like, damn, like, this looks good.
Yeah, and it was really well done. I mean, DC gave us a lot yesterday, a lot.
24 hours of straight.
Yeah, and the main thing we got to talk about was the Batman. Robert Pattinson's the Batman. That was the final panel.
And it's strong.
And man. You know, Matt Reeves came out talking about it, and he seems really excited.
It leaked like early the trailer.
Yeah.
Because of the Brazil or something like.
Yeah.
Like one of those other countries where it was like ahead and it didn't it leaked.
But man, Matt Reeves came out talking about it. He seems so excited about it.
He tweeted. I think it was today or yesterday That like how he preached all the feedback, all the positive feedback so far.
It looks great.
And that actually helps them out a lot too, because now they
want to keep doing it. They want to keep pushing, finish the movie, and
I don't know. That looks.
Yeah, Matt Reeves talked for a bit, talked about the movie, how passionate it is, the story.
And he's also like, no, but he's not just doing like the movie. He wants to like expand, like he wants to do his own like whole thing.
Oh, yeah, he might do like a trilogy.
He said like a universe, his own universe, because he's doing a show like
the Gotham show
the Gotham
on
show,
HBO,
which it's like year 1. Yeah, because the movie takes place year 2.
Yeah,
year 1 is to be about like the corruption and the Gotham and stuff.
Yeah, because that's that show that they announced that they're doing a Gotham
for HBO,
Gotham PD show for HBO, and it's like a prequel to this.
It's a prequel, yeah, because it's about like the corruption. And,
oh my God, yeah. So we really are having different universes here. We're going to have, like, the Robert Pattinson Batman universe with a prequel show, and then we're going to have...
Snyder Cut,
and then we're going to have Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and all that. So, yeah, we're getting a lot. But let's just talk about the trailer, because that trailer was... I didn't think we were getting a full trailer. That was a full trailer. That was a good... That was like a 2-minute trailer.
He shot 25% of the movie.
That was a good 2.5-minute trailer, and it was everything I wanted. We got a tease of the Riddler.
No, that was the Riddler in the beginning.
Yeah, and then just a tease of how he's going to be in the movie. The
and
Colin
his
Farrell.
Dialogue, like, I don't know if you listen to the trailer again, like his dialogue in the trailer, like it was very like.
It's so Riddler.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is very like Riddler.
Yeah, it's like it looks like we're gonna get a good Riddler movie. You know, Robert Pattinson he looks great as Bruce Wayne.
Dude, and
nails it.
People were going crazy about the eyeliner.
Yeah,
because they never showed the eyeliner.
Yeah, and he rocks it here. It looks great.
Dude, he
has the look, because Matt Reeves did say it's like this character study of Bruce Wayne through his trauma, you know. And he's said he referenced films like Taxi Driver, Chinatown. So we're really getting a good like detective story here.
It's like a 7 Chinatown. Taxi Driver,
and it makes sense because it's the Riddler, you know. So we're getting like a good detective story in Batman.
Yeah, because he said that the villains it's like their origin story. Like the Penguin doesn't like to be called the Penguin.
Yeah, which Colin Farrell was in this trailer. It looks nothing like Colin Farrell.
People are so.
People are
like confirm it.
I still don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Everybody's been posting it.
I know, but because people think he looks like the other actor.
Yeah, that King guy from because the thing is that guy, he's from The Grand. Remember that poker movie we saw, the funny guy? That's him.
But also like
looks just
someone
like him.
Did like a side by side, like shit, it's the same guy.
Yeah, but no, he plays it in the show.
Colin Farrell. I don't know. I wish Matt Reeves could just say it.
Yeah,
like,
because
is it him or not?
Everybody's been posting like if it is.
And but I think there's a point in the trailer where he talks. And I was like, oh, wait, that sounds like Colin Farrell's laugh. Like that sounds like Colin Farrell.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you kind of hear
that, give him an Oscar for makeup. Because holy shit, if that's him, that's really amazing makeup.
I still don't believe it.
Well, look at Foxcatcher.
Yeah.
Like a Steve Carell.
Yeah, exactly. So, man, this trailer looks awesome. That one scene where he just beats up the
villain. Which people are like, oh, is that like a Joker reference? Because they're wearing clown makeup. People are like, oh, wait, is this like a...
It could be anything, but that scene where... He just beats up that thug. Just the combat, the action in that scene.
It has to be rated R. I have a feeling.
No, I think it's gonna be like a hard PG-13.
I know, but because they haven't really, they're still filming it. But I have a feeling like that might be like the big surprise.
Maybe. That would be cool.
Because the movie doesn't look PG. Like I got a rated R vibe from the movie.
No, it looks great.
Because when he broke his arm, and that's PG, they don't really show that. Like it shows him breaking his arm.
You can show that in PG-13, but again, it's just the thing is that studios, we've never really gotten something like this before. You know.
I don't know. I have a feeling like the big surprise that Matt Reeves has is that it's gonna be like a rated R Batman movie.
I don't think so. That would be cool, but I don't think so. Like. I think it's going to be like a hard PG-13 because, when he broke his arm and he just kept punching him and punching him.
Yeah, people are like, oh, like he hit him with that Batman Arkham combo.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was. That's what it looked like, that Arkham combo.
I love that.
He did like his finisher.
His voice, Robert Pattinson's Batman voice.
It's not too deep, but it's not...
It's perfect. His look in the movie.
Because I was curious.
Catwoman. We saw Catwoman.
I was curious about this voice because I thought, are they going to use like Ben Affleck with the voice thing?
Yeah, but no, it's... And it's perfect. It's not too deep because the Christian Bale one was a little too deep for me.
Really?
Yeah, it was a little too much. Where it's like, it was a little too much. It worked, but I prefer this. It's like the right amount. Because Christian Bale's like, where's the trigger? You know? Yeah. It was a lot. But it was good, but I prefer... Yeah, but
I think that's Christian Bale wanted to go full on.
Yeah. Like, but here, Robert Pattinson's, at least from what I've heard in the trailer, that was perfect. You know?
Yeah, but also, too, but this Batman, he's only been Batman for 2 years.
Yeah, it's different.
So he's still new to it.
Yeah.
Like, he's still...
It's different. Yeah. But it
sounded
great.
Because, like, Catwoman is not Catwoman yet. Like, he's like Batman is still, like, a myth in Gotham. I think that's what they said, that he's still, like, a myth. Yeah. Like, some people don't really think he's real or not.
We saw Catwoman.
She looks good.
She looks good. We didn't get like a full cat suit or anything, but
no, because she's not Catwoman.
Again, it's like the origins. It's her getting to that.
Because for the villains, it's their origin story. It's her origin story.
It's an early story. Which is really cool. And
it looks like a crime movie. Like it's like one of those cool like.
It looks great. Robert Pattinson.
This guy's Jim Gordon.
I'm sold.
The Jeffrey Wright as Jim Gordon.
Everything looks great about this movie. The way it looks, the music. The soundtrack sounds amazing. The way it looks, the action. This looks like a brutal movie. Yeah. And that's why I think it's gonna be. And what I like
too is like when it's night, it's like raining. Like I don't like that style when it's like raining when they're fighting or.
It looks like badass.
Like the part where
I haven't heard one single. Yeah, when he's on the bike with the
like with the look and he has like with the eyeliner.
His hair and the eyeliner, like he just came off. You know. I love it, and I haven't heard one negative thing about this. Everybody's on it.
People who were criticizing Robert Pattinson, like, oh shit, they're like, oh wait, this guy looks.
That's why I trusted it. I was like, this is gonna be good.
No, Robert Pattinson's a great actor. That guy,
so I'm excited. It comes out next year. They're gonna resume filming.
You saw it cool with the 2021. They put like the question marks.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. I love the fact of they're filming again. They're gonna continue filming next month. Now in September.
Yeah, because they're like building up.
They gotta finish.
Sets.
So it looks great. I mean, man, it's like it's what I wanted. You know what I mean? I was worried.
It's grounded. It's gritty. Like because even his car is more like it's simple. Like he doesn't have that fancy tech.
It looks dark. And the thing is, usually when we think a movie's gonna be dark, like in Marvel, it's never not dark. But the thing is, I trust DC more now.
Yeah, but
because now they're not afraid to go dark anymore. They did it with Joker.
What happened with Joker? That made him $1 billion.
Yeah.
Out of what? Like how much was the budget?
No.
It was nothing. The budget was nothing, and they made $1 billion. So like, okay.
They're not afraid to go dark.
And that worked. So like, okay, for Batman, imagine how much money that movie's gonna make.
You can tell that they're letting Matt Reeves do his thing, and that's why I have faith that, what we see in the trailers, what the movie is going to be.
And the guy who's playing the Riddler, that guy is a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. He's in Prisoners.
Paul Dano.
He was in that There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, Paul Dano.
Yeah, like that guy's a great actor.
Yeah, and again, because every time we see a trailer, we're like, oh, it looks dark, but it's never that. Like Endgame, we thought it was going to be dark, and then it wasn't.
I think the only criticism of like the trailer was like, oh, like the Riddler is not wearing the costume. But the thing is, he's not going based off like comic book like the
and not even that. But we don't even. This is based off the first 20% of the movie that they shot.
And the Riddler is up and coming. Like he's starting now.
This is all from the beginning of the movie, so we don't even know what the rest of the movie is going to be.
That's only 25%. It looks that good already.
So. Damn, I'm excited, and I trust DC at this point that I know it's gonna be like what it looks like.
That's one of the things
it's gonna be dark.
I give credit to DC because like I've always complained about Marvel, where I was like they're too scared.
They don't want to go dark. Yeah.
They're too scared to go dark, and that's what I always hate about Marvel.
Yeah.
Because it's always the same formula with films. It's like it doesn't feel fresh. It doesn't feel new. With DC, they're not afraid to do like films like Wonder Woman or like Joker.
Yeah. Not anymore, at least. Now I think after Joker,
like
they're
before, yes, but now they're more like open. And it's working out for them.
It's been working great. And so Batman looks amazing, and I know that's how the movie's going to be. I'm
I need
really
them
confident.
to confirm that's Colin Farrell or not, because it really...
I know.
Like, I can't figure it out.
I know. But overall, I thought DC Fandome was great. I think they did amazing. Good announcements. They showed us gameplay. They showed us trailers. They talked about everything. And, yeah, guys, I think that's it. That's our thoughts on the DC Fandome. I thought it was amazing. I thought they did great.
That was a good job.
DC did a great job here. So I think DC right now, DC versus Marvel, I think this is DC's time. I think they're going on a very good path.
DC's going to take over Marvel.
Because, they're taking risks. They're not afraid to change the formula. we can get rated R movies like Joker, but we can get Wonder Womans.
Yeah.
So they have a great range right now. We're getting the Batman, but then we're also getting Aquaman. And they're not afraid to...
I can't wait for that Batman. Like, damn.
They're not using the same formula, and I love that. It's refreshing.
Dude, the Robert Pattinson, he looks...
Yeah, he looks amazing.
Like, I was like, wow. Like even the fit of his shoes. He's wearing, like, these, like, combat boots type thing. Yeah. You can tell it's not...
It's great. And I love Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. It looks great. So, yeah, guys. Did you guys see the DC Fandome? What did you think of it? Let us know your thoughts on it. We loved it. It was great. DC, I'm excited. So, yeah, guys. We'll definitely, as more stuff comes out, which I don't know what else. This was pretty big. They gave us everything we wanted and more, honestly. So,
I'm surprised they showed a trailer for Batman.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Matt Reeves even...
a full
the
trailer.
The fact that he was able to do that.
A full trailer.
With 25%.
Yeah, a full trailer. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're listening to us, thank you as always. Feel free to leave a like or subscribe. It really does help us out for the algorithm on YouTube. So, yeah, guys, we'll have another episode for you this week. The next episode. Goodbye.